So today I'm talking about impact fix and how it can fix not only your single plane swing, but it can help you fix any golf swing. Many of you know I've taught a single plane golf swing for over 25 years, and I find it the easiest way to help people improve their golf game quickly. And in this video, I'm going to show you a simple impact fix move that can help anybody improve their impact really quickly. First, do me a big favor, click the red subscribe button below if you haven't already. Hit the bell to accept notifications so you get notified as new videos are released, and a thumbs up really helps my channel a lot. So talking about impact fix and what it is, I've talked a lot in other videos about delivering the club with a great flat spot through impact where the club head staying level through the shot, as well as less club head rotation and a straight path towards the target. What I'm going to talk today about is the impact fix relating to how to accomplish that, but also how to get the body in the right position at impact, which in teaching my golf schools seems to be really the hardest thing for people to do, is to get their body positioned for impact before the club gets there. So in most cases what you see are people moving and they're trying to get the club here, but there's nothing happening or not enough motion in the legs, and it creates all kinds of problems and really makes it virtually impossible for you to deliver the club properly. So we want the grip leading the club head through impact on all shots from the ground, and with the driver we still, even though it's up on a tee and to the left, we still want the hands at least even with the club head at impact, if not slightly forward. So in order to accomplish that, it's really critical to get the body in a position where the leading leg is straightening, and as well as the trailing leg, we need this action to happen, which is going to help us deliver the club so that the grip is not only leading, but it's also moving up through impact. So this motion with the legs and pelvis is what enables us also to get the upper torso turn that we need through impact, which gets this lead shoulder moving up and around your body through impact, which pulls the grip up so that the club creates this flat spot. I don't think about all that when I'm playing, but when I'm practicing, what I'll do is practice moving into this position, and I don't think golfers do this often enough. Those who are members on my site know that with my wall drill we're working on that, and then working on the short swing drills as well. But what you can do here at home is, once you're set up, is simply from your setup position, move both legs so they're pushing and they're straightening in order to turn the pelvis, or what you refer to as the hips, towards the target. Now we're going to do that just to try to find our impact position. So we're going to do that like that, and you should feel a little bit of a turn also in the upper torso. You'll notice that my trailing shoulder is moving here under this way while the lead shoulder is moving up. This action also gets my hands and the grip leading. So from that position, then you can make a couple short swings, trying to see that you're also getting in that position through impact. Now I know a lot of you, sadly with single plane, have been taught to try to keep your feet flat on the ground or keep the leading knee bent through impact. That's probably the worst advice that I've heard in my over 35 years as a golf instructor, and simply for the reason that you're going to have very little use of the ground as long as you keep the knees bent. Think about shooting a free throw and keeping the knees bent, or any basket, or throwing a ball and keeping the knees bent and the feet flat on the ground. It's simply not only going to rob you of power, but also accuracy, because keeping the knee bent is going to prevent you from turning, but it's also going to prevent you from allowing this flat spot to happen through impact. And so without the flat spot, you're going to hit a lot of fat and thin golf shots, as well as off the toe, off the heel, left and right. So we really need to see that we're using this motion here where the leading leg is straightening as well as the trailing leg. A lot of people think, you know, that they go that way, but that's going to have your body in an unbalanced position. We really need both legs straightening. That doesn't mean they're going to be dead straight at impact, although a lot of the longest hitters are very close to dead straight with their legs at impact. So here's what I want you to do. Getting set up, and then simply moving that way, and then make a short swing and try to just do the same thing. So it works like just simply get your setup position and then impact, short swing, impact. We want to get there before the club goes through, and then go to the ball, same thing. Impact, short swing, perfect, and dead straight. And so I can look and see this left leg's pretty straight, right leg was a little bit bent. I like the move, the motion felt really good. It's a lot more powerful than what most people are doing as far as with all the bending and trying to keep the body stable. We really want motion, just like throwing a ball. You're not going to try to keep everything stationary or hitting a tennis ball. There's a lot of leg, hip, body motion through the shot. So we really need to work this in. Many of you have seen Matthew Wolff. He does a similar motion before impact. Bryson DeChambeau's talked about this quite a bit, about impact fix. So it's something, an idea that's been around for a long time, and I think for those of you struggling to hit solid, long and straight golf shots with a single plane golf swing, it's a no-brainer to really work on this. And for those of you standing really far from the ball with a really wide stance, what I think you'll find is even if you keep the feet flat, it's really difficult to get from this distance from the ball any forward shaft lean. In fact, I see a lot of people that have been doing it and actually teaching it for years whose impact position is just not good. So it's really sad, and it doesn't have to be that way. This helps you also find your distance from the ball. So if we get set up, fix, and then back and through. It's that simple. Please subscribe here on my channel. Check out setupforimpact.com for information on my schools happening around the country, and my simple online learning program is really the easiest way to get going and start fixing and improving your golf swing, with the goal being the fastest improvement possible. It also allows you to submit videos for my review. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day.